Well, you know, if you have kids, you know it's important that they get some exercise every single day. And it's not just about keeping them healthy and making sure they get a nice long nap. It's about keeping their minds healthy as well.
Gotta wear them out, right?
Yes.
You gotta wear them out. Heidi is at my gym in Ahwatukee with more, and she's sharing some great ideas out there too. Good morning, Heidi.
Yeah, good morning, Javier and Kaylee. Really, for mom and dad, it is all about that precious nap that you get later in the day after you wear out the kids. We are at my gym in Ahwatukee, and we're talking about childhood fitness. And if you look around at the kids we're showing you this morning, they're pretty little. Mallory is the owner out here. It's kind of common sense to know that what's good for mom and dad when it comes to exercise is also good for the kids. But this is really young. Is this how young parents should be starting something like this?
The earlier we start, the better, because as we are adults, we know that the earlier we start, the earlier and easier it is to establish a routine. So the younger mom and dad can get their little ones out, the better they'll be equipped for fitness for life.
I kind of compare this to getting them to eating their fruits and veggies too. Like if you start them early with that, they really don't know anything different.
Right. It becomes part of our life. The more active they are, the more they're going to want to be active, and the more they're going to want to engage in physical activities, playing even. And just going outside to play is such a huge part of our life.
Now, a lot of parents would say, you know what, kids play anyway. Why do I need to make an extra effort to encourage this? Let's talk about why this plays a role in their self-esteem.
We know as adults, when we're fit, we feel better about ourselves. Children are the same way. When you're fit and you're active, you sleep better, you look better, you feel better about yourselves. Children feel success in an arena like this because they're able to accomplish a skill, a new task, make a new friend. Socially, physically, emotionally, they get to learn skills here and in activity that will benefit them for life.
Wait, because we see this even when they're little and they like to run around, and it's almost like you can't stop them. At what age, because I know you taught PE for several years, at what age do we start seeing this kind of fall off and their attention's being diverted somewhere else, like to video games?
You know, I've seen it as young as second graders. You know, they're so into their video games, their computers, their television, that we start to see them being sedentary if they're not into sports. They think sports is the only way to exercise, and that's not the case.
That's not the case. You want to start them early like these kids are doing this morning, but you don't always have this kind of equipment. Obviously, this facility has specialized equipment, so there are some things you can do at home to help your little one kind of gain some strength. Vince is one of the coaches out here. Let's talk about some of these things that mom and dad can do with their little ones to build strength. How old is this little guy right here?
James, how old are you, bud?
Hi, James.
He is 23 months, I believe.
Okay, so you're going to show what we call like a kiddie push-up?
Yeah, it's a baby push-up. It's real simple. All you need to do is take your child and put them, lying them on their stomach. James, you want to lie down for me, bud? Here we
I think
go.
James wants to work his legs instead of his arms this morning.
Yeah, all right, ready? And then you just grab right by the thigh, hip area, thumbs right on the bottoms, and you're going to lift up, and their arms are just going to push up just like that. And you just want to hold it for a couple seconds and put them down. And that's going to work their arms.
So, and you also said they could do a headstand, so there's a lot of things that you don't really need this equipment for to get your kids started building some muscle and really making them love the idea of getting some exercise. So we'll put the information for this location on our website, but it's something you can do at home too, regardless of what you're wearing and what you're doing. Look at this little guy. Just rolling around is enough to kind of instill that funness of exercise. Guys, we'll send it back to you and play with some babies.
Never mind the kids. Have him pick me up and so I can work my arms.
Exactly.
Can you do Javier? Can you do a kiddie push-up with Javier?
Hey, that sounds
He
like
says yes, he can.
nice.
All right, I like that.
That'd be really great TV.
Do half of my workout for me.
Heidi, that looks great. Thank you.
You're welcome.
So cute.